leg workout, you're going to start with a squat and hold it. So when you squat, you want to sink your hips back like you're sitting in a chair, and you're going to bring it to your knees, or you're just sitting in a really low chair, and you're going to come straight back up. So you're going to do 10 of these. Sit back in your chair, squat, get really deep and low in like a plie, and then you're going to come back up. So push your hips back, and then sink down like you're sitting in a chair. Keep your chest up. Don't be super hunched over like this. Keep your legs up. And you're going to do 10 of these. And then after 10, you're going to hold it. So you're going to sit here in this really hold position. You're going to count to 10 really slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're going to do 10 more. And then you're going to hold it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're sinking really low. 9 and 10, and then you're just going to sit here and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should feel a burn right here in your butt and your like lower legs. So after that, you're going to do lunges. So you're alternating lunges. So you're going to step forward, and then when you bend, make sure your knee is in like a 90 position. It's not going over or back. Just make sure it's straight down. So you're just gonna sink down. Don't let your knee touch the floor, but let it like hover slightly over. So when you do that, you can just switch. You can go 1, 2, or you can just sit here and go 10 on this side, and then 10 on this side. It's whichever one you prefer doing. And then we're going to do some frog jumps. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump up, and you're going to sink really low and sit in this plie and jump back up. And then get really low and then jump. Kind of sink your butt down, touch the floor, jump back up. Make sure you're jumping from this position and you're not coming up and jumping. Start here and jump. And you're going to do, let's say 15 of those. After you do your frog jump, we're going to do leg raises. And you can use weights on this if you want to. If you're not up to that, just do it without them and then just work your way up. So when you do leg raises, set out in a straddle, and then you're going to, I put one hand in front and one hand in back, and I just sit here and lift my leg. You're going to do 10 of those. Make sure you're not leaning all the way back. Doing it, make sure you try to stay as upright as possible. This is going to help your hip flexor areas for your toe touches and stuff like that. It's going to hurt, I know, but you got this. Power through. So you can do 10 on this side, and then switch and do 10 on this side. Point your toe. Make sure you're staying straight up. And then you're going to do both. This one's going to hurt. It's going to be tricky, but sit here as straight as possible, and you're just going to sit here and go 1, 2, and then if you can, try to do it as without your hands. Most of y'all are not going to be able to do that yet, but you can work up to it, stretch it out really good. Do 10 on each leg and then 10 on both. And then after you do your leg raises, you're going to do high knees. So you're just basically running, but bringing your knees up. If you want, you can wear weights on your ankles, but if you're not up to that, you can work up to it. So you're just going to go run and bring your knees up as high as possible. Make sure you breathe. The leg weights will help build your leg muscles if you want, but if you're not up to that, you don't have to. And then after you do your leg raises, take a little break and then do the whole thing again. Have fun.